Hello students, good morning. It's me again. Welcome back to our lesson. I'm here to help you become great at learning English. Today's lesson is going to be regular and irregular verbs. Regular and irregular verbs. During these days, we are looking forward to hearing that scientists find cure to kill the terrible disease COVID-19. Meanwhile, we are preparing to reopen different types of business to reactivate the economy and continue with our jobs and studies. So in this session, we are going to talk about movie and book characters that we watch or read during the social distancing at home with our family. Movie characters means personajes de la película y book character, personajes del libro. Eso es lo que vamos a hablar. Ustedes van a contarme qué películas han visto, quiénes son los personajes principales que actúan tanto en una obra de libro o en una película. Talking about movie character. What does teacher means? It means hablar acerca de los personajes de una película. Okay, let's continue. Look at the picture of the movie characters and answer the question. Picture, for example, the first Superman, in the second is Harry Potter. There are two movies. Movie characters, so in the Superman, he's the main character. In Superman, in Harry Potter, he is the main character. Okay, did you see these movies? Yes, we saw. What do you know about each characters? Okay, ¿qué conoces acerca de los personajes? How are they different? ¿En qué se diferencian los dos personajes? Okay? Write down which movies the statement refer to. Estas oraciones a quienes se refieren. Harry Potter or Superman. Okay? For example, letter A is the characters did the homework. This statement refers to Harry Potter. Good. The characters talked like real kids. So the same, this statement refers to Harry Potter. Again, he saved whole cities. In this case, él salvó todas las ciudades. So in this case, it refers to Superman. The main characters came from another planet. Okay? El personaje principal vino de otro planeta. Obvious, Superman. Everyone studied and played. These statements refer to Harry Potter. Good. There was a lot of action and technology. This statement refers to Superman. As you know, Harry Potter is letter A, B, and D. Superman refers to C, E, F. Okay, let's continue. Conversation. There is a couple. They are talking about movie review and book review. What does mean? Movie review means reseña de una película y book review, reseña de un libro. Okay, let's read what are they talking about. For example, the first, I like movies than books. Did you see the new Superman movie? That was a great story. A lot of action and technology. Not magic and wizards. Clark Kent really fought against bad people, and he won. Harry Potter was not so clever. He didn't come from another planet. Superman has superhuman abilities. Xiomara said, I love Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. It had an awesome plot with strong characters that talked and acted like real kids, and they were great role models as well. The kids did their homework, brushed their teeth, studied for the exam, and still had time to play. I recommend this book to everyone, child or adults. It is a classical for future generations, just like the legends and fairy tales. Okay? En estas dos conversaciones ellos están haciendo un resumen de lo que vieron. Hay una comparación. ¿No? Nos hablan de los personajes que hacen en cada una de las películas. No nos cuenta todo paso por paso, como le dije, es una reseña de la película o del libro. Verb to be, simple past. Was and were. For affirmative sentences, you have to pay attention with the subject, verb, the complement. For some subjects, I, he, she, it. For this subject, you have to use the verb to be was. For example, I was happy. He was in Arequipa last year. She was at the school, or it was early. For another subject, you, they were, you have to use the verb to be were, plural. No? You were happy. They were in Arequipa last year. We were at the school. In the negative form, the same, no? For I, he, she, it, you have to use wasn't. I wasn't happy. He wasn't at the school. She wasn't happy, or it wasn't early. For another subject, you, they were, you have to use the contraction for weren't. You weren't, they weren't, we weren't. What about for question? For example, for question, in the first affirmative, they were at school yesterday. This is affirmative sentence. For question, you have to change the position of the verb to be. For question, the verb to be comes first. Then continue with the subject. For example, were they at school yesterday? Sure answer, yes they were, or no they weren't. Okay, double H question or double H words. Where, why, when. The verb was, were, it depends of the subject, the complement, and the time expression. For example, where was my mother yesterday? Okay, why were you in Arequipa last year? When was your birthday? Okay, this is the question when you use double H question, then the verb to be in the past, in the subject. For plural, where were you yesterday? Is another question. Okay, this is, you know this. Just you have to pay attention in the sentences. Okay. Okay, let's continue with the example of verb to be. There are pictures that help us to understand the sentences or question. For example, number one. The number one is a question. Were you at home yesterday? Yes, I was. Second, they were really happy after won the football game. Number three, my sister was at San Marcos University last year. Number four, my car broke down, so I was late for my appointments. Number five, many dinosaurs were really huge. Oh. Number six, I was a waiter 2 months ago, but I changed my job. Okay, these sentences don't need translate, so you understand because the picture help us to understand. Okay, students, for the example, for the homework, you have to pay attention to the sentences. Don't send me, please, okay, in Spanish. No me envíen los trabajos de los PPTs. Solo me tienen que enviar el link de las tareas que está en Word. Hay oraciones que ustedes tienen que completar. Hay unas preguntas de las películas, de alguna película o algún libro que hayas leído. Luego en la parte de abajo hay imágenes parecidas a estos en la que tú vas a trabajar las oraciones en pasado simple. Hay un ejemplo que te ayudará para que tú puedas entender. Okay? Thank you very much, students. Let's see next week with another video or another audio. Okay? Thank you very much. Goodbye.